It is too cold outside is what it is.
15. Ooh, jeez. That feels like 6.
It's because of that Arctic blast. That's what.
I saw something about like snow next weekend, maybe.
This weekend.
Is it this weekend?
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
This weekend is on. This is gonna break my heart if no one comes to team meeting today. I worked really hard on this.
All right. We're getting ready here soon. One minute, we got an appointment. Hello. Yeah.
I just got a big crumbly coat. I'm good. How are you?
There you go.
Thanks, man.
Video social media game.
How are you? I called you the other day to talk to you. Nice to meet you in person. Thank you. I don't know, but I'm gonna put that on my desk so I have it and I'll save it in my phone. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very helpful. I told somebody else to call you the other day too, so I hope that's okay. Okay.
The new Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, the Rift.
I heard it's really good. Yeah, I don't know.
About they're trying to find a, what do they call it? What do they call it? Money. Yeah. They're drug detectives. They're money detectives. So they're trying to find drug houses that have like hidden money. That's what
His and hers is good. Okay, welcome.
Hello.
Thank you all for braving the very cold weather to coming out with me.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm here. Hi. Wow, welcome. Okay, well, thank you guys for coming. We're gonna get started. We've got quite a bit of content today. But I wanted to bring up Nick Brina first. Come on up, Nick.
And yes, it was a law problem. So right off the bat, did anybody hear the rumors about a title agency having their escrow account hacked?
Yes.
Okay. What's that?
I did hear the rumors.
Yes, so there's rumors out there that a title agency had their escrow account hacked and they've been bouncing checks. Okay?
What can you say which one?
No.
Can we
And-
tell you,
and-
can we tell you a story that we had encountered?
Yes.
Well, so we had a closing where some contractors were hitting that closing check bounce.
Oh.
Yep.
Is that what happened to you?
I've got a couple that have bounced back.
So let's just bring this back to the real world of, we are in a closing and the title person puts in front of the buyer and the seller an offer of closing protection coverage. Okay?
$20 fee. That's
$20
Yeah.
or $55 fee.
Yeah.
When we first heard about closing protection coverage, we said, oh, everybody's gonna want that, so we just automatically started putting it on all the settlement statements. The title agency makes not one penny off of that. Okay, we have to process it, but we don't make a dime off of it. It all goes to the underwriter. The purpose of the $20 and the $55 closing protection coverage is to force a title insurance company to also now insure the workings of the title agent. Okay, what does that mean? That means title agents are handling a lot of money. Title agents might not handle it all correctly. Okay, now it's been a long time since we've had a problem with the title agent and their money. about 25 years ago, a title agency was using the escrow money for personal and office use operations. And they always have the best intentions. We'll get caught up and then we'll refund it. Right? You always know how this works, and it never works. Okay? So eventually they get to such a point that the money now they need even more. Okay? They're at a breaking point. So at that title agency 24 years ago, they stole about 10 million bucks and went on the run and got caught. Okay? However, at that particular minute, when they are pulling money out of the escrow account now starts bouncing checks on everybody involved around that period of time. So payoffs bounce. Sellers' checks bounce. Recordings stop. They don't record deeds. They don't record anything. Okay? So right at that particular minute, 24 years ago, the title insurance underwriter used to come swooping in and fix the situation. But they then said, hey, if we have to fix something we're not designed for, we're designed to fix title. We're not designed to fix the title agent. If we're being asked to fix this, we should be able to charge for it. So they came up with closing protection coverage, which means if somebody gets closing protection coverage, they have the same coverage that used to exist 24 years ago. So now, if people have closing protection coverage, if a title agent gets hacked, goes rogue and starts stealing money, and has a mistake, how easy is it for me to make a mistake wiring money? At the end of the month, I'm wiring lots and lots of wires. If I put an extra zero on a $100,000 wire, I just wired $1 million out of my escrow.
You did that, here, I'll get you my account.
Thank you. But I'm just going over some quick details of we handle a lot of money and we handle a lot of money moving quickly. I had a seller bring me wire instructions because their next closing was going to be a priority. So they brought me priority wire instructions, handed it to me. I brought it back to my gal and I said, hey, here's what the seller, our job is to verify. So she called priority and they said, whoa, what do you got? They were fake. The seller is handing me fake wire instructions in my closing. Literally. We tell everybody, get on the phone and call. But do they? We have to get on the phone and call at the end of the month. Can we? Do we have time to verify every wire set of instructions that we get? The answer for us is yes, but that's not always the answer that you're going to get. So,
Excuse me. I guess this conversation is about us start having our clients pay for that protection.
this is a discussion of don't tell your clients not to get it. Right?
Well, why isn't it the responsibility of the title company to have insurance to cover what your losses are?
Okay. Now, that's a great question. When the title agent themselves steal money, the title gets hacked, the title agent gets hacked. Guess what the insurance companies do immediately? No, that's the last thing they do immediately. The first thing they do immediately is try to point fingers at us. They want to say, hey, I want to review everything you did. I'm going to send in a tactical team. I'm going to send in a cyber team. We're going to review everything you did. We want to monitor what happened. We want to make sure you guys didn't do this on purpose. We want to make sure what you did was what's covered in the insurance policies. The insurance policies that we get for crime and cyber are getting worse and worse because they're saying you need to now, because they're losing so much money from these insurances. You need to do this, and you need to do this, and you need to do this. So they want to go now and do a forensic investigation. So before they're even going to start talking about payments. So are they going to say, hey, we know we have sellers out there that are hurting because they didn't get the money and their loans aren't paid off, so they're still having to pay that, even though they have a new loan they have to pay. They're not going to do any of that. We're about timing. And insurance isn't all about timing and emergency fixing. It's all about, are they gonna cover, are they not gonna cover? And when it's big dollar amounts, their first reaction is to not cover and then make us force them to cover. Which could be a year or two later. Yeah. Closing protection covers that they offer at closing.
Why don't they offer that? Like,
And we are starting to do that now. We're gonna start putting that out with the, so you guys know that when you get an order started with us, we bombard you with, we have this, we have the information on, hey, a seller can't wire unless they call us. We have information about who need the authorization sign. So we're gonna add another one, which is gonna be closing protection coverage.
Are we allowed to pay that as agents through our fee?
Yeah, I know one agent that pays it all the time.
I guess my question is, like, and I'm almost positive this is across the board with every title agent that I've used, including your closing that I had with my supplier and seller. The agent always says, you're just paying me to not steal your money.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if the agent is a rogue agent and is stealing money, how is that? If I pay a $55 fee, how do I know that I'm getting protection coverage?
All right, so what's your proof is a question. If you pay cash,
Yeah, I mean,
if you pay cash, you get a receipt. If it's on the settlement statement, that is your receipt. This is,
yeah, but if they're falsifying documents to steal the money,
it won't matter. You got a receipt, you're covered.
even if I told you they were gonna pay.
Right. Even if that company never got paid, you are covered. You got a receipt.
They're obligated to cover you, even though they never got
Correct. Yeah.
paid. I'm just covering my fee, and I'm just gonna pay all the fees.
Yeah, I know somebody that does that regularly. My whole reason of bringing it up is to say, do not tell people what you just said, don't get it. In closings, our closers used to say the same thing everybody else said, because basically everybody kept saying that, so it was teaching my closers to say that, right? And I have retrained my closers to say, you're allowed to get this. Most people don't. But you are absolutely allowed to get it. We never tell them don't get it, but we do tell them most people don't get it.
So are you
And
saying
we're not
that
even
for
gonna say that.
legality purposes?
What's that?
For a legality purpose, if I tell my client not to get it and something happens, my client can look at me and say, you told me not. It's like a child.
That's my point. Yep, that's my point. Yep. So don't tell anybody not to get that, and don't use the phrase, we're paying you, we're gonna give you money, so if you're gonna steal my money, we just added more that you're gonna steal. That's not an accurate statement, and I've tried to bring that up before. When I teach my core law classes, I bring that up. Closing protection coverage, when you have a receipt, it's not the same thing. If they're gonna steal your money, this receipt covers you and gets it back. Because it forces this billion-dollar underwriter, these multi-billion-dollar underwriters, it forces them to fix your money problems right away.
So if you were buying a house, would you get that coverage?
Oh, yeah. I tell people all the time, if I don't know the title agency, if I don't know it's me handling the money,
Right.
then I would get it, absolutely, because I know our exact status every day. We balance our accounts every day, so I know our status. And if I ever had a question, I would actually tell my closers to tell them to get it. Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is probably, if you're the listing agent on a property and buyer agent comes off and says, I have XYZ title company. And you're like, well, I don't care if you use that title company, but I want it written in the contract that you're buying protection. The $20 fee.
You can put in contracts, yeah. Hey, you can put in the contract. We follow the contract on all that.
You're saying seller pass for, if I don't know that, if it's not Prodigy title or CS title or Viridian on either side of the transaction from me, and I'm the listing agent, I'm gonna tell the buyer's agent that your client has to either use X, Y, Z title company that I want to be, or they're gonna buy the protection. Based on our conversation today in this classroom.
All that's negotiable.
I would probably just buy it regardless instead of like, I feel like, well, it's like, because we're affiliated with those companies too, so I would just watch it like how if we say we don't charge it for this place, we charge, you know what I mean? So I would just put
As
it
long
into
as
your,
as long as I verify
transaction
that
fee.
we're affiliated with them.
I mean, you
I
just
have
close
to
it,
change all the time on the bond side.
the title
The
company.
listing agent will say, hey, I've already started title with, not for, I'm just using Prodigy for the stating it, Prodigy title. Can you please use that? I mean, it's your responsibility to say, no, I use it. No, but I can say that.
It's totally negotiable. Yeah, as long as there's full disclosure, there's no problem with any of it.
I mean, as long as I'm disclosing that I'm affiliated, and I can say that we're affiliated in the office, and I know that my guys can get the check. Because your contract is the one that you get what happens if the check bounces for $400,000 closing house, where you sell it from the bottom of that. Also,
Policy plans in your
Closing protection coverage. Yeah, they call it
Non-closing
CPC,
protection
CPL.
letter.
I know, CPO, CPC, they call it each one.
Okay, so closing protection letter fee.
Yeah.
Is the same as closing.
CPL or CPC are the same thing.
Okay. Just one.
So they don't have to be,
Okay.
again,
Real quick, I just want to go through one more thing because I know you gotta move on, but the other thing that we will do as a closing agent is we see state of Ohio liens, right? State of Ohio liens, and the state of Ohio is so far behind getting us answers on their liens that we will a lot of times hold money to cover. Okay? Just happened yesterday. We held $3,800 from the seller because we didn't know. The state came back and said just about a month ago, no money is owed on that. You're good. So we sent the $3,800 back to the seller. We requested now a release of the liens from the state. The state a month later, just yesterday, told us, no, we made a mistake. There is $2,500 owing on it.
right,
$2,500. The buyer bought the owner's policy. So if the seller balks, we're gonna get the title insurance to cover that, okay? But immediately, you see, the simplest mistakes can lead to some big ticket items. So some big mistakes, common name liens, if you have a piece of property owned by Jones, Smith, Johnson, I don't care how thoroughly you check that title exam, we are never gonna find all the possible liens. We are ignoring a lot of stuff that could possibly be a lien on property. I'm just telling you, title insurance, again, don't tell people not to get it. It can be really, really important, and it can protect you guys, because when you have a lawsuit, the attorneys, and I'm gonna tell you immediately, the attorneys look at everybody's pockets. Who all was involved in that closing? Because I'm gonna include everybody in a suit, and I'm not talking me, because I don't do that, but I'm gonna include everybody in a suit, including you guys, and we're gonna find out who might be liable. It doesn't mean you didn't do your job right. It just means if you're telling people don't get the owner's title insurance, you might become liable.
Yeah, so you guys missed it. But he's telling us from now on to not tell our clients not to buy the
Closing protection.
protection. You know where they say, we'll pay you this not to run.
How much is your
Don't
policy,
say that.
your closing protection?
Oh, it's the same for everybody.
Is it
$25 per seller?
Okay.
And it is $20 on a loan buyer or $40 for a cash or a buyer with
Well, I was thinking it was because they had an owner's policy. I wasn't thinking it was because they bought the stuff at tables.
Yeah.
That's what this is. We bought the stuff at table where we normally go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, don't have the Tourette's.
I mean, not
and
me.
all this.
Not
No
me.
Tourette's in there.
Other people.
No, that's what I'm saying.
My very last thing, title agents now, starting March the 1st, on every cash purchase, whether as a buyer, as an LLC, or a buyer as a trust, paying cash on any residential property, I now have to ask the seller, I have to ask the buyer, who owns that trust, who owns that LLC? I need social security information. I need your name, social security, mailing address, all this stuff, because I have to report it to FinCEN, Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. I have to report it to FinCEN now on everything starting March the 1st.
That's LLCs, trusts,
Trust.
only cash.
LLCs, trusts, corps, only cash. Thank you.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you, Nick.
So now I gotta tell people to give Nick the money at the table.
Yeah, well, the easy way is to just pay it yourself.
Yeah.
Just to pay the $20.
Just put it in your transaction fee. That's what I think that's smart.
Yeah.
Reduce it by 20 or 55 bucks.
Well, and we also have to just be careful of what we're advising our clients. We should never really just say, no, you don't. listen to us.
Right.
That is what every title closer has said in every transaction since I've started the business.
Yeah.
Then you don't
100%.
have good title.
Yeah.
20 and 50
Yeah.
dollars.
All right, guys, we're gonna keep going on.
Great, thank you.
So we have, before every team meeting, yep.
One more question for them.
Yep.
So as far as the listing goes, would it be smart to start doing title searches with our affiliates? Like for you or for Viridian or whatever, and just say, hey, did you see if there's an Ohio lead in that? And then, no, I know it's up, but then that's when you can say, hey, title is started, like, how did the title start? Like, who you do?
Yeah, I do have some realtors that do that, and they do then say title start. So I do have realtors that do that. Because they like to make sure. Thanks, everybody.
All right, thank you, Nick. Okay, guys, we have January birthdays. Maggie, it's getting close.
I'm on there, so that's a good
Mine's
start.
full.
When's yours?
I mean, we can celebrate it on the 11th, but I would like to celebrate it again on the 16th.
That's what I thought, okay. Thanks. Happy birthday, Michelle.
I had it all weekend, so I'm good.
That must be the birthday month for Michelle. All right, guys, come on. Hey. Guys.
I'm listening.
Got a meeting? Come on. All right. Bucket fills. Who has a bucket they want to fill?
Lindsay has been doing it all, and she's wonderful. If you guys need help, you can call me, but I probably don't know how, but I'll figure it out.
I am getting a little proficient in Canva, which is kind of scary.
Yeah.
Good, that's good. Are you
I've
teaching
always
class?
done.
So are you gonna be the front desk lady now too?
I've already- all
No,
this
I
text
know.
She's done everything.
No, hopefully today I've got a third interview with a candidate, so hoping end of this week I'll have a hire, so I'm exciting.
Lindsay, you are doing it to me.
Literally
Yeah.
everything.
Who else has bucket fill?
I want to do Kelly. She just started. She already has how many years of this?
That's right,
Good job.
There you go.
that's right.
Thank you, guys. Let's do this.
Nice.
Okay. All right, good job. 30 days in the business. Let's do it. She's feeling it already. What did you else? One more bucket fill.
I'm gonna fill my whole thing stuff and then put in the work.
That's awesome. Yeah, you're growing. You got someone else joining your team today. I'm meeting with them at 4:30. That's awesome. All right, keep it moving. I've got one other thing. So we just talked about title issues. This is a scam that's going around. I'm sure everyone has seen this, where they get a really motivated buyer or seller that wants to meet with you on Zoom or Google. It happened again today. So this is an example of what that text message looks like. It's very well written.
Sometimes they'll send a picture to prove that they're real people. But the biggest indicator that this is a scam is that they want to meet on Zoom or Google Meet, and they want to send you the actual Zoom or Google Meet links. And they want you to log on using a Microsoft or HP computer. And what's going to happen, you'll click that link, it's going to have you log in with your credentials, and they're going to have access to your stuff. The reason why they want you to log in on an HP is because your phone has all these wonderful protections on it. iPads have protections. So this is a scam. I have gotten probably a dozen of these emails, text messages. They want to look at my listing. I don't have any other business. So please be aware this is going around. So yes.
This is, I sent you mine.
Yes,
In
yep.
December.
It was December, yeah. I've been getting them, yep. So this one, reminded me, they texted me this morning about it, so I just want to make sure you guys know.
So the scam is only that we're using their link. If I talk to them and I said, here, meet me on Zoom, here's my link, and they go through my link, that doesn't mean it's a scam because it's on Zoom.
Right.
It's a scam because they want to see their link.
Yeah.
They'll stop. Okay.
No, that's fine. I just want to clarify it for some non-technical people maybe that might be in the room. People are going to talk to you on WhatsApp. I got a lady who lives in England. She talks to me on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
It's legit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So I don't want people to think, oh, just because I got it.
Exactly.
I had a problem with that for the property.
Yeah.
So it's making fun.
And then, so also with this is that, what I found is when I ask them other questions that aren't normal, they immediately start responding because it's all automated. So I'd ask more details about what they were looking for, and all of a sudden my email stopped. So, just be wary. Okay. All right, so today we're going to talk about lead generation, and we're going to mastermind a little bit. And so what we're going to do is we're going to kind of get out of our comfort zones and get up, and we're going to get into groups with people that enjoy lead generation. Okay, so Tom, you look concerned. Don't be concerned. This will be fun, I promise. Okay, so one of the things, I listened to Jason Abrams' MREA podcast at the end of last year. And he talked a lot about doing what you're passionate about. And if you are afraid to do lead generation, then maybe you need to do lead generation in a style that you actually enjoy, so it doesn't become such a burden. Yeah. There it is. Thank you. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to break up into 4 groups based on how you like to do lead generation. So in the room, just raise your hand. If you prefer to do lead generation face-to-face, you're what we would call a socialite. Raise your hand. Okay. So you guys just kind of converge here in the middle. Come on up. And we're going to have breakout questions.
Yeah, we're playing with all the markers.
Yeah. What are the other ones?
Okay. What are the other ones? All right. Then we have 2, which is the digital master. These are people that you would prefer to lead generate through technology, social media, doing reels, being more of an attractor on that aspect. Okay.
Socialite also fun? Is fun considered face?
No. Phone is not face to face. So what we'll do is we'll do socialite here in the middle. We'll do the tech right here, social media. The third one is servant leader. You want to lead gen through volunteering, teaching seminars, helping local businesses, community. Okay. All right. So that's going to be over here, servant leader here. And then we have the strategic hunter. They want to call, cold call, FISBOs, expires. You gamify. That will be over here. Okay, so I want you guys to get, so this right here is the strategic hunter. We have socialites over here. We have the tech group here, and then servant leaders will be
Hi,
over here.
socialite.
Servant leaders over here. So get together with the group, okay? So we're gonna have some mastermind questions. All right, so we got our socialites right here.
Butterflies are here.
Butterflies.
Butterflies.
I want to sit on there.
We talk people that talk.
I got you.
Okay, is it on there?
All right, social media right here. And then servant leaders over there. So
Yes.
So we're gonna go with our group. And I want you guys to mastermind. I'm putting the questions on the screen, but they're also printed on the second page of the handout. I want you guys to go through these mastermind questions.
All right.
And once we go through, as a group, go through them. And then at the end of this, everyone's going to get up. We're going to have a representative from each group to kind of recap what you discussed.
So what is one thing that you do that doesn't feel like work?
Do you guys need a printout? The first question is, what is the one thing that you do that doesn't feel like work?
No, we like,
We're not going to do that 5 times more often.
we're the butterfly group.
Yes.
Yeah, come on in.
So what's one thing that you do that doesn't feel like work? That's why we're more often. You guys scheduling breaks out and then you know, whatever. It doesn't feel like work.
It doesn't feel like it.
So that's my thing, that it doesn't feel like work for everybody. What do you guys do that doesn't feel like work?
Mine is doing Popeyes, marketing, Popeyes, and
I needed somebody.
Popeyes, yeah. Popeyes, like, yeah.
I'm hungry too.
There's Chick-fil-A.
What are you doing at Popeyes? Popeyes, yeah. I love doing this. I love cooking up those pastors, you know.
And I just love helping people, and we always get all these conversations with all these well-off people. And I'm just basically just kids. Kids. Right. And all the parents. And encouraging them. They come up. Yeah.
It's just part of my life. I remember that. And talk to people and letting people like so. After I leave there, I go to Kroger and
Every night.
Monday through Friday. And I continue to talk to people.
That's why you're out doing whatever you're doing.
Big social.
Right.
Big social.
Yeah. That's good.
I saw this at the gym, I just started smiling. See people will smile at me. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I get it.
Yeah. That would be big. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
You play there.
Yeah.
You play there. You're doing. Yeah. That's great. Yeah.
So how can you be intentional about doing that more? Think about that, like within yourself. How can you be intentional about doing that thing? That thing, do, try and be intentional with it and do it once. Maybe not Popeyes, maybe you do, you know, 5 Popeyes, whatever. Or you.
And they don't have to be as big.
I go early and just talk to people while I'm getting coffee. And I think to myself, 20 minutes. Yeah. It's such a
Get to know
Wow. Amazing. Yes.
To those people that said something about, oh, even if it's just, hey, you're like, oh, I did it. Because So it's your top of mind. Hey, this is what. Or hey, you need those. There you go. Well, you better have a vet. You gotta have a vet. Well, I thought that was just a picture.
No, that's AI. When it's.
They're getting ready.
Very good. Very good.
All right, guys, just 2 more minutes.
All right, let's quickly go to what's the metaphor and style. I hate robotic calls to people that I want to talk to in 6 months, then I hate
Right
it.
now,
Why do you guys let it
so you're not.
Well, I know it's not everybody,
She's
but
got 18.
the way I handle that is I look on their Facebook or I point at it and I call them.
Right.
So, yeah, I saw you guys, you know, they graduated or, yeah, you guys went to so I try to negate that for it.
Okay, guys, let's wrap it up.
Honestly, I love it. It's too long. That long for 2 hours. So I need to like, just the first hour, do it, and then maybe go out with the second hour, and like go run all my errands, and just think of it as like, I'm still doing it. Right.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. We're gonna kind of see what we all came up with, all right? So, everyone have a representative from each group?
We only have 2, so we're both gonna tax ours.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
all right. Okay, let's start with the socialites. So, what is the one thing that you do that doesn't feel like work?
So we had a lot of people that obviously we do social events. We like to do Popeyes for our clients. We like to have events that we schedule that we have people come to. And then another one of our members said that she just makes like everything she talks about has to do with real estate and she brings it into every conversation. So it doesn't feel like work because it's just a part of her life. And then we talked about how we could do it more often and call it Legion. And we all said we could split, you know, like if we want to do Popeyes, we could do 5 Popeyes a week and that could be a part of our Legion for the week. Or if we want to make an effort to do one, you know, event where we invite our sphere to once a week, happy hour, whatever, we could do that. So that's how we like to go to things and plan parties and be with people.
So what is the most boring part of your Legion style?
Well, we talked too much, so we only got to hit on
got
this
to
a
that.
little bit, but we don't like calling or. Yeah, we only did the first question.
Okay, no, that's good. That's good. I think a lot of people. Okay, all right. So the oops, where's my other group? This tech social. What is the one thing that you do that doesn't feel like work?
Now you don't want to talk.
Yeah.
Brain rot. Enjoying videos is a little bit harder, but it can be more fun and more.
So the goal of this is really identifying a lead gen style that's going to fit with your business, that when you wake up every morning, you're like, well, this doesn't feel like work. I'm going to do this because I enjoy it. So what do you, so what do you enjoy about the social media aspect of it? Like what is it the engagement that you're getting? Like, let's dig into this. The reels. Yeah. So sharing what you're already doing. I'm going to the gym or I'm doing this on social media. It doesn't feel as much work when sharing passions. I know Tom posted on the car that so makes it easier. Okay. All right, my servant leader.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We do not work a day in our life. That means everything that we do is fun. So for instance, we're talking about, we put ourselves in volunteer situations, things that we're passionate about, or, putting ourselves in, like, you were talking about, like, I can think for a trip, and I can have a conversation about a baby that goes to real estate. It does, if you do that organically. If that's not your personality. Absolutely. But what you were saying is like when you're in a kitchen, let's handle this. And you're saying, hey, I'm gonna work with this and I want to be able to do something in space. So we're looking around. It's not being like, hey, I'm a real estate agent. But you're putting it around your passion. So that's what they're all. A little bit different too is like I like to volunteer and do things. That sounds cool to me, but put me in a situation where what do we do? When we go to Matthew 25 industry, we separate sanitary napkins. Put me in that environment, and I will organically make the connection because I lose my personality.
That's why you're over there.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, over here, we've got our strategic hunters. What's the joy pod?
I think communicating and our value and knowing that we're out there, trying to help the right people. We're trying to make some moves with some real estate.
Right. And I think that there's like that competition that people who are really competitive like that lead generation where you're calling business, you're calling starters, you want to convert them into a potential client, right?
I like that. I don't know about the competition part, but I just like genuine conversation and then getting them where they need to be.
Tying that into your sphere. Calling your sphere every day, checking in with them, building those relationships. Very important. Okay. Who has some ahas from this exercise? Anyone learn anything? Anyone feel like they're more of a socialite or they're more of social media? What do you guys think?
Just like, I think for me, it's like I'm always feeling pressure to be on the phone, and I don't like, I don't do well with the phone. And so it's just nice to hear that there's other people that have other strategies that doesn't make you feel forced to be on.
Make your avatar.
Yeah, I think it's a good reminder to us all that lead gen is not one thing. It's not only making calls, like whatever your lead gen looks like, if that works for your business and you do it intentionally, that's your lead gen.
But it needs to be done consistently.
Intentionally,
So if
right.
you can't have a happy hour, if you love happy hours and you can't do a happy hour a couple of days a week because you're not selling houses, you probably need to find a different lead gen until you can afford it.
Right.
Or you're not gonna be doing it. So,
Right.
like, and I don't mean that to be funny, I'm just saying, like, some of this, like, we see the really famous people, you know, like for digital marketing, I bring up Ken Cosman all the time. When he first started, he had like 5 followers. Now he leads a $400 million media company that sells real estate on the side. Ken Cosman.
Kendall, you had something?
So I was just gonna say, it's good to, have variety.
Yeah.
So I know my one buyer came from my newsletter and my other buyer came from just seeing her out 2 months ago. But I mean, I've called people, but I haven't called anybody in like 3 months and I still have, I just have people calling me.
Yeah.
In terms of social media, newsletter, and just being out.
Jennifer?
I mean, I got to do all the time before you get there, you know, keep whatever's bringing you the business. Get forefront, you know, you have nothing, you just feel that, you know, social one day. Until you get to the point where you can just be social.
Well, and I think it's important to understand, like, we all are getting into real estate because we have a passion for people, right? We're not getting into real estate because we have to sit on the phone and make dials and lead generate. We're doing something that we're passionate about. So lead generation needs to be something that we're passionate about. And then it doesn't feel like a JOB, right? So it's really important. I challenge everyone to listen to Jason Abrams' MREA podcast. So I got a lot of these ideas for today from this podcast. Scan the QR code at the bottom, and it's episode 115. Please listen to this. I think it's extremely important. I had a couple of agents I've sent this to directly, and they absolutely love this one. So this is a very good episode. Why some agents are thriving in today's market and others aren't. And he talks about why lead generation is these agents' passion, and these are the ones that are thriving. Okay?
115.
All right, everyone got it? I'm also going to send this out, and I think it's in the. No, I didn't put this. I didn't put it in. Okay. Okay. All right, moving on. Everyone get this?
Yeah.
And then highly suggest you sign up for the weekly newsletter. They send out a new episode every single week. I'll make sure to send this out to you guys. Can scan it. It's on Spotify.
Yeah.
Oh, look, December awards. And I got it. All right.
Brian was waiting for his recognition.
No, I know. So last month was a little, I thought they were done, came in that day, they weren't done. So, all right, December awards. And then keep an eye out. We are going to schedule our annual awards banquet. It's going to be in March. I have locked in the date, but keep an eye out for that. So this is just our December awards. And we've got, start off with $1 Million Club. We've got 2 pages for this. Hold on, let me hide the video panel. Okay, so $1 Million Club. This is page 1 of 2. So everyone on here, yeah. And keep going. And yeah.
What does that mean?
That you have sold over $1 million in sales volume in 1 month.
In 1 month.
Yes. Yep. So if you guys see these, you got Maggie, we got Brian.
Their commission checks are small.
Yeah, a little tiny.
All right, top individual agent closed units. So we've got Lance Song, or I'm sorry, closed volume. Lance, Missy Freed, Austin Geary, Brandon Willis, and Tammy Tommy. Y'all, if you guys see Lance, give him a big hug. He's gonna be coming back from China. His mother passed away. So make sure you guys give him some love next time you see him. So it's very hard when your parent lives across the country, or it's United. Oh,
Okay, closed units. We have Adrian Schumann at the top with 8 units, Brandon Wells with 8, Missy 7, Lance 6, and Tammy 4.
Oh, this is for December.
This is December.
December.
Yes. This is like one of the last things in 2025.
We're done.
Done. All right, individual GCI, we don't post the numbers, but these are your top agents in the office for GCI in December. You're so enthusiastic. All right, top teams closed volume units in GCI was the same order. So we've got Allison Musk Group, the Burnett Group, Ohio Valley Home Partners, and Parsley Sides. Yay! All right, top groups closed units in volume GCI. We have Chabris Group and we have Team Jackson. All right, first KW7H closing. First Stacy Hunter. All time for the first closing with our office.
Yeah.
All right, highest price listing and sale. We have Krista with the Chabris Group. $817,000 home, and then Lansong sold a house buyer $838,000. So congratulations. And look at these cappers. December Capper Club, Mark Rankin, Brian Jackson, Terry Herman, Stacey Shelby, Lansong, and Lisa Young. Got a capper hat. I got one for you.
I didn't get a hat last year.
I'll get a hat for you.
Okay.
Those are 2025 hats.
I got 23. That's the last hat I got, and I've capped every year. I'm like, where's my updated hat?
All right, Culture Award. This is what I'm very excited about.
Yay!
So much, like every single day, one of these three, if not all three, come to my door. How can I help you today? How can I help you? I'll cover the front desk. I'll clean out a closet. What can I do to help? So I appreciate you guys so much because
That's beautiful.
the last 30 days, 45 days, I would not have been able to do it without you guys just being there and helping. So thank you three so much.
Yay!
Yay!
And then we have a comedian in the mix here too, which makes it even better.
Huh?
I said there's a comedian in the mix.
Yeah. Lots of
I
jokes.
didn't know.
All right. Family reunion, just a reminder, the digital experience. We as a market center are going to purchase this. So if you are not going to family reunion in person, you will be able to watch everything here at the office.
Everything?
Well, what is Gary's vision speech, the social media con, inspirational morning, and then they'll do live stream.
Okay.
So we will have it running here in the market center. So you do not need to purchase this unless you want to purchase it and watch it from your house.
Thank
There's a
you.
QR code, it's $149 to the market center. We'll buy it so you guys can watch it here.
Is it on a schedule? Sorry.
They haven't released it, but
Okay.
yes. Well, on the February calendar, it will have all the times, everything. I cannot, the link, unfortunately, I can't share out because
Right,
once one person logs in, no one else will be able to. So it's just going to be here. But we'll have it on the February schedule. Yes.
Exactly.
If you want to get a ticket, here's QR code. Next Thursday, we have a special team meeting. It's with our all market center, but we have Rob Gaines as a speaker. Rob Gaines is a maths coach. He's out of our Indiana office. He is going to be talking about wealth building and how to get started. This is going to be a great class. Please come here to the market center. You can watch it on YouTube, but please do not miss next week's wealth building. And then immediately following next week's team meeting, we will be doing our ALC fair. And I'll be sending out some information about that as well. And Emily Doyle. Where's Emily? There's Emily. Emily Doyle.
Hello, everyone.
You want to get up and just say hi?
Yes.
You got a costume?
Of course I do. Hi, guys. Good morning. I know I'm like the weird girl that y'all are trying to figure out who in the world she is. So I will explain it all to you, and then you'll be like, oh my gosh, I want her to be my new best friend. So my name is Emily Doyle. I have known Tara and Bo for years and years and years. I have been in the real estate business for about 20 of those. That's a lot of them. And most of those spent in warranties or title. So I absolutely love what I do. I'm with America's Preferred Home Warranty. If you have Cameron's number still in, please make sure to grab one of my cards and put my number in instead, because I want to be able to help you guys. Even if you don't come to the class today, if you will at least text me your name and your email address, I'll save you in my phone so I'll know it's you guys when you call. I love being able to help, and I'm really excited to be a part of Girls Team. Yeah.
Is Cameron still with? Oh, okay. I was just checking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're kind of making it more cohesive.
Okay.
So I already have 2 Stars Market Centers.
Okay.
So it just makes sense. And honestly, I was a team leader for a while. I know the KW motto leader now. We just kind of do all the things. So happy to be able to help.
Yeah. Any questions? So she's teaching a class. We're gonna get lunch. We're gonna first do I have my needs. And then we have double order of Chick-fil-A. So if you feel hungry and you want to grab 2 boxes, I'm not gonna be mad. If you grab 3 boxes, I might look at you funny, but I'm not gonna be mad.
If you got 4, you're in trouble.
If you grab 4,
And if you don't want that cookie, I'll take it.
yeah. All right. So real quick, anyone I need.
I need a 2 to 3 bedroom, 2 bath, townhouse, or single family house, $400,000. Hyde Park, Madeira, Mount Lookout, Madison Place, Norwood, perhaps, depending on the house. If anyone knows any townhouse type places too, that's an option for my buyer.
What's the price point?
400. So small house. That definitely want 2 bath. Can be up downstairs. Doesn't have to be a ranch. Has to have a garage. Must have garage. That's the only must have.
Okay. Travis?
I have a pocket listing right now. It's in Batavia. It's 3 bedroom, 1.5 baths. The biggest sell for this is if anybody wants seclusion. It's in a cul-de-sac, but it's way in the back. It's surrounded by woods. It backs into Cincinnati Nature Center. It's $260 now. They're planning on updating in March. If it doesn't sell, it'll probably be closer to like 300 around that.
Okay.
I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. I have a listing coming in tomorrow. 3 bedroom, 2 bath. It's right on the is it the Miami bike path? Yeah. Yeah, it's right on the bike path, right by the brewery in Morrow. And the price point is TBA, but probably in the 250 to 60 range. It's got really great yard, but it's right next to woods, and then not land. There's no big yard, and then there's a playground. I don't know. I can remember. Big. No garage. Big.
I have a 4-3 in Liberty Township, Lakota Schools, in an HOA neighborhood with pool, for 50. I knew you were gonna ask that, and I can't remember.
Just like the land.
I'll tell you.
Can you repeat it?
It's 4.2.5. Actually 4.3.5. Finished basement in Lakota Schools. 2-car garage, fenced in backyard. Name of it's right by Wyandotte Elementary School. Why can't it's Sunrise View is the name of the street.
So it's 450.
450.
450.
Right, is it Sunrise View? No, it's Summerlin. Summerlin.
Yeah, I have probably the next month after we have the 3, 2.5 Forest Park bi-level kind of stick situation. But also what I really need is multifamily properties. If anybody has any multifamily properties at all, let me know. I can allocate like 10 to 13
Like you personally, or?
No, it's 3 clients. Would be a challenge.
Have you seen any of the stuff that's on?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
We've got a 3, 1.5, they're the township near Bridgewater Falls.
There you go.
It's not so much. It's over on the west side, on West
They're so stupid.
750. It has a business.
How much is that? 750?
Yeah, that's the new house.
That's nice.
Oh, I got 2 families on water coming up, city news. Say a French bed on the top floor, 1 bed.
How much are you getting per child for 90 days?
I don't get it.
No,
19. Whatever the standard.
Did you say 19 or 90?
90.
It's 19. Yeah, that's what I heard. Like Catholic, you have a Catholic?
The cap rate, so right now it's not set up where there's a holding company and an operator. Combination. The building is like 7,000, 7,000 or 8,000 square feet too, so like the tree building costs.
Well, there's a million.
Celeste, did you have one?
Full drive.
You guys maybe connect?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not on the.
Emily, I have a 3-2 mid-century modern dream. It is the coolest property. It's on like 3 acres. And it's right on Cooper Road in Blue Ash, so it's Sycamore Schools. It's gonna go live at the end of February. It needs some work, but I mean, for somebody that has the vision.
Still moving.
450. Shut up.
What? I need to know more.
How much?
For myself.
Hey, Emily, can you repeat that?
It's a 3-2 mid-century modern, and it's off Cooper Road in Blue Ash, and it's gonna go live the end of February, and it's gonna go.
Is it moving condition?
Yeah,
know it
I
needs
mean,
work.
livable. It's livable. It has, yes, does have a like kind of finished basement. It's kind of like built under the house. It's a separate door. Yeah, door to get in. It's like it's like built like that. You go in and you're on the main level, and then there's a whole nother level that's gonna sell the house. It's just so. And then there's, yeah, tons of windows. Actually, I have a couple photos on my phone if you want to look at
We can look at it, yeah, while we get our food.
them. Yeah, I am gonna be on a Zoom call, but maybe
We do
not.
have the commercial properties listed now. It's a little, it's got a salon suite on one side, 4 suites on the other side. You know, there's a big basement egress. It's right now. We're missing that 60.
Where?
It's in. On Dayton Road.
Dang. I have a buyer that's looking for that exact property, but east side, not west side.
Just telling us the news.
It's not the new side. Cute.
I have 2 properties in Franklin, retail, one of those, 4-1.
Springdale has had areas in there.
And a finished basement.
Yeah.
I only have two.
Oh, yeah, her eyes are.
Right.
Kelly?
Do we have any dual agents? Because I have an approved couple that got about 500 stand already pre-approved, but they want Kentucky. 4 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, so.
Kamika's Kentucky. Yeah, I like them mine.
Yeah, please get with Brian, so, cause I'm new, y'all, so I'm on Brian's team. So can y'all reach out to Brian, cause our people wanna see some stuff and they already sent me what they wanna see, like they already put some in that, everything done, just working with us, but it's my person, but I'm not Kentucky, right?
Yep. Yeah, we got quite a few Kentucky.
Yeah, make sure you send her.
Kenny?
Can I just request that we go back to doing this, to have this way as opposed to versus writing on the board?
Mhm.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
I like this. It works so much better.
Yep. Especially for this. I think the reason of writing it on the board was so that we could then email it out to. But
I
I,
like that when Jenna wrote it on the board, but it's nice, we haven't done verbal in a while.
I like it. Yep.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else? Okay. Please ignore your January diet and eat as much takeaway as possible. This is your cheat day. I've given you permission. Grab your food and then come right back in here at 12:30. Emily Doyle's going to teach a fantastic class. Thank you, guys. Because we had an affiliate who canceled 2 weeks ago, but yet they still ordered.
Oh, wow.
So when the Chick-fil-A, and we happen to both order Chick-fil-A, which is hilarious.
That's too funny.
So the guy's like, yeah, I have an order for this and this at the same location.
Yep.
What did you think of the master? Huh?
I'll tell her. She needs to text me. I think the bathroom was great. He brought up some good things, different ways of lead generation. That you don't think about as lead generation. Always, but if you go in. I listened to that whole, like, I was on it for several weeks listening. I don't know if I listened to that particular episode.
It just came out.
Oh, then I had it. Okay.
That's what I was. It, like, definitely changed my perspective on how to.
I love it. Yeah, I loved it. I listened to it. Like when somebody told me to listen to it, I listened to a lot of it.
Yeah. We told you.
Well, I know some of your did.